When I tell you guys I create more mess trying to clean up a mess, I'm not exaggerating. I innocently started sorting one drawer yesterday, which is my utensil drawer, and all of this is extra or dupes, things I already have, things that I purchased because they were such a bargain at the bins or at Black Friday. But this is stuff that I need to get together in a pile for a giveaway or donate. I'm not sure which route I'm going, whether I'm doing the Facebook free come get it off my stoop or just donate it to the animal shelter, the Ark, those types of places that sell stuff to benefit their charity. Not sure. But this, look at this amassed collection of things that I don't use and don't want. FYI, if you guys are thinking about getting this garlic press from Temu, Shein, anywhere, don't. Maybe it'll work for y'all if you all have monster strength in your upper arms. Y'all have biceps of, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But this sucker is so hard to use. I just rather use my molcajete to crush my garlic or my garlic press. This, I'm so glad. I think came free in a promotion when I did Temu many moons ago. But yeah, you gotta have super strength for that. But anywho, I want to keep this. It's my pancake flipper, but it doesn't fit in my drawer without locking up the drawer. So I gotta find a new home for that. These are all my woods that I'm going to super clean and keep. Random things that I need to put away, but I don't want in the cabinets down here because it's just way too much going on. I didn't need 2 of these guys, but I have 2, so that's going to be donated. Not my quesadilla maker. We had quesadillas last night, so that's still out here. And then I forgot to give my friend this little guy. And then just random things that I found in my dishwasher because I'm Mexican and we store things in our dishwasher in our ovens. I had a sink full of dishes from when I found this and that and this and that. I need to wash this. I need to wash this. Need to do an inventory of my fruit. Make sure things ain't funky. Gotta take my mater back out because I brought it in because we were going to dip in the 30s. And I didn't want its little baby vegetation. Look at this freaky tomato, though. Look, what was going on here? Y'all see that? Anywho, I didn't want any of its little vegetation to freeze. I have this catastrophe on top of the table. These are all my tree mugs that were on top of the refrigerator that I decided to go through and sort and see what I'm going to get rid of. But I ain't going to get rid of much. But I do have a DIY plan in store for this. So that's going to be fun. We'll do that maybe today or in another video. But we'll do that. This is a gardening project I've been meaning to work on. I just have been distracted. But we'll get to that today too. Fishy's tank needs to be cleaned and topped off, but he is 100% healed, guys. He's beautiful. I ended up having to do 2 of the treatments for him, but his little scales are back and he's gorgeous. I have laundry to put away. Old TVs to store. Carpets to vacuum. It's going to be a busy day. Oops. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Oh my goodness. Oh, the double, triple boob and a wing. I'm sorry. Chicken wings. Hello guys. Happy Tuesday. Oh, it's the first time I have sat down since that little bit of film this morning. You know what, guys? I didn't get to any of my projects. I sure did not. I ended up yesterday creating a huge mess trying to clean a mess. Y'all ever done that? Y'all start doing one thing and then you get distracted and start doing another thing, and then before you know it, you have a bunch of things undone everywhere. Well, that's what happened.
My brother got all the weirdo electrical things happening in the kitchen straightened out Sunday. So once he did that, I was able to start moving things around the way they used to be, appliances to the outlets that were wonky. And in organizing everything again, I went a little extra and started going under cabinets and in drawers and in cupboards, and I ended up with a huge mess. I did purge a lot of stuff though. I'm sorry, I'm totally distracted. I am looking for the kitties, the little gray cat and the little tuxedo cat. Is he on? Oh, let me show you guys. Hold on.
Polly Gray? Or are you Bella Fontaine? Oh my gosh, Polly Gray, what are you eating? A butterfly? That better be a moth, Polly Gray. Hello, Polly Gray. How can you still flinch? We have bonded. I have held you. You have been in my house. Yes, guys. She's been in the house. I'm trying to see where the little tuxedo is, her little brother. He's really my friend. Me and the boys have gotten friendly with these little kitty cats, and we have decided that once we get Bella Boo situated, and these kitties give us the indication, and they kind of already have, that they want to be ours, they're gonna be ours. Oh, and we are just so in love with this little girl and her little brother. My oldest named the little tuxedo Moo because he looks like a cow. I had named him Armani because it's a tuxedo cat, and Armani makes some of the best tuxedos ever. But my big dude just became enamored with it and named him Moo Moo. Moo Moo is way less skittish than Polly. Polly, like y'all saw, is still really skittish, even though, like I said, she's been all up in my house, walking around, exploring. But Moo Moo didn't let us touch him for weeks. And as soon as we laid hands on him, he was like, hey, I kind of like this. So he's just rolling over for belly rubs and all that good stuff. But anywho, Polly is eating right now. Bella Boo just ate, and Moo Moo ain't nowhere around. So let me go back inside and let's do the haulage, which is what I was going to start off with.
Okay, so like I was saying before I got distracted, I had to get me some apple juice. By the by, as I'm adjusting all of this tackiness up here, I realized I think I was wearing the same tank top. Yeah, because I remember how tacky my brassiere looked, kind of hanging out. Yeah, I do believe I was wearing the same tank top the last video I made. But don't cringe, y'all. I have washed the crust off of me. I am crustless. I'm clean. So is the shirt. It's just my go-to. My gray hoodies, my gray sweats, they're my go-to. In the mornings, they've been pretty chilly. And that's what I threw on this morning while I was attempting to form a plan outside. But anywho, let me try and focus on what I was saying. So my brother situated my kitchen. Like I said, I ended up reorganizing and purging and just cleaning, and in the process making a huge mess. So that took a good 3 hours this morning before, I settled down to the mess I had created in my bedroom, because I got in this cleaning binge down here, and then my back started to hurt, so I went upstairs to rest a little bit, and then I ended up doing a little organizing up there and ended up with a dang near hallway full of crap that I ended up purging as well. But it took away from my project time, and it's still early, plenty of daylight left, but my back is hurting, and I plan on working in the backyard again this week. Well, I have until Thursday. I registered for some job fairs. Some of you guys have been asking, how's that going? Honestly, I took a break while little dude was on spring break. I took a break and just checked periodically status of the applications that I'd put in, checked on anything that ZipRecruiter was recommending for me. I did apply for a couple of things that ZipRecruiter recommended to me, that it was actually from ZipRecruiter, that I confirmed was from ZipRecruiter and actual legit companies with actual legit open positions. So I applied to a few of those, and but I basically just kept it, nice and chill. Me and him hung out, went to the movies, did some fun stuff. So I was back on the job hunt today, applied a few more places. I got some notifications from 2 school districts around me with legitimate openings for registrar and data clerk. The one that I had wanted in a couple cities away for the special ed department was already filled. That position was filled. But I feel safe applying for the districts, for the cities, for county, stuff like that, because I know it's legit. It takes you directly to their website, where some of the other ones kind of bounce you around here and there and here and there, and I've learned already, stay away from the fishiness. But yeah, a pretty big district has a registrar position open. The pay, but it's job, and it sounds like something I can do, and they feel is something I could do. So I did that. And then today, in between the chaos that I created, I registered for the job fairs that are coming up, and I have one coming up on Thursday, the first one, and it's for hospitals, clinics, and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna get queued on Thursday. It's not too far; it's like 2 towns over. So, and it's for local home health and local hospitals in this area. So, okay. I'm going to go to that one on Thursday. And then there's another one. There's one this week. And then there's one next week. And then another one in April that I registered for today. Because it's in fields that I'm familiar with. And you could possibly set yourself up for an interview there. So, yay. So I registered for that, and then I headed out. I hit the streets. The plan was I was going to get a few supplies for the projects that I meant to work on. And then I ended up not finding the stuff that I needed where I went. My back started to hurt, and I know if I had gone back to Home Depot, I would have found everything. But I need to go to Walmart because there were some things that needed replacing in the kitchen as I did my cleanup. So I had to go to Walmart anyway. And then I thought maybe because they have a gardening center, and I thought maybe because they have, arts and crafts kind of thing, maybe I'd find the stuff I was looking for, and I didn't. So I'll have to end up at Home Depot again because the ideas in my head will not stop. But anywho, we have gone on and on for over 8 minutes at this point. Now let me just get into what we have been up to. Earlier on in the week, we went to Goodwill. We went to the Goodwill bins. We went to Black Friday, and we went to Thrift. And when I tell you guys, y'all can't see, but this is the only space that's clear because I have crap all right here, and all right here. Kind of big crap. So it's not a bunch of little crap, but it's crap, okay? So let me take another sippy and see where the heck I can put my juice because I ain't no room on this table. And then we'll jump into it. It's probably going to be random because, like I said, it's just all scattered all over the place together. I think just because it's here, I'm going to show you guys. I ended up at the 99-cent only. I don't know what the heck I was looking for, the 99-cent only. What did I go to the... I was looking for the little cup hooks, the little screw... Those little cup hooks you dangle your cups from, because that's one of my projects. We're going to work on that tomorrow, guys. That's going to be a whole separate video. We're going to do a DIY, make a mess with mail kind of video. We're going to be outside tomorrow. So we'll do that. But I was looking for the little screw cup hooks for my project. And I swear, when I don't need them, 99-cent only and Dollar Tree have them. When I need them, they don't have them. I was also looking for a double-headed male-to-male USB pluggy. When I don't need them, 99-cent only has them. I actually bought one by accident once, and I ended up throwing it away because it was not the one I needed. I'm kicking myself in the butt because just a few months later, I needed it. I'm just trying to connect a different monitor to our computer, to our desktop computer down here, a bigger monitor, and I need a USB to USB. And I didn't have one, but like I said, 99 cent only always has these random electronic little wires and gadgets, and they didn't have it. So I ended up puttering around in there and got a few things. So let me show you guys that first. I'm so thirsty. Apple juice don't help. Apple juice is so dry, it makes you thirstier. But I don't want to drink soda. And I love water, but I wanted something sweet. Okay, let's hope I don't make a mess. As I was cleaning the kitchen, I realized some of the things in my kitchen were old and really could use replacing, especially my wooden utensils, okay? Those, after a while, even if I clean them and do the whole bleachy thing, which I did with a little pile of woods that I think I showed you guys earlier when I was showing you the mess I created, I don't feel they're clean anymore, and they're porous, and ugh. So I ended up, these were the two that were worse for wear. And it's the little purple handle ones that I got at 99 cent only many, many moons ago. And they still have them. So I grabbed these two. And they were only $1.99 each. But I'm trying to stay within the same theme. And actually, the little utensil holder that I have was super filled with crap, guys. Doubles of things. I don't need all this mess. So a big bag of that is in my donate box in the garage. But when I streamlined, I ended up deciding only to keep my woods on top of the stove. That way I'm not tempted to scrape the bottom of my skillets and stuff. I prefer to cook with wood, honestly. So I'm going to keep all my woods with the little purple nibbies on top of the stove. And I got the small one of these from my pickles in my pickle jar. But they had a big one, so why not? Purple and purple. I use this for like hot dogs and for turning, flipping the tortillas when you're making tacos and stuff. I use these. So I figured, hey, I'll just have a big one with a little one. And then, because I ended up with so few utensils that I'm actually going to have need for on top of my stove, because the ones I cook every day, so the ones that I use every day, I leave on top of the stove. But like I said, I cleaned out so much of that stuff, I didn't need the big old utensil holder that I had, which is a pretty country looking little glass one, or big glass one. So I found this one. I found this one at the 99 cent. Okay. And it's going to be perfect with the few other woods that I feel were clean enough. It's going to be perfect and take up less room. Now, this was a little expensive, but I just thought it was the perfect size. And when am I going to find something this perfect a size? Or when is it going to be in my head next time I'm at a thrift store that I need something for top of my stove and all that? So I went ahead and paid the $5. But I think this is going to be perfect. And it has kind of sort of little metal scrolly goodness. So I did that. And then the only other thing I picked up there... I can't bend over. Okay, that landed right. The only other thing I picked up there were these little cushions. And I started tearing them open before I decided... maybe you guys wanted to see. It's these little microfiber chair pads. And the reason I got them is because Martin likes to sit on the little bar stool over here, the little counter stool. He's not allowed in the kitchen. But him and Ozzy used to sit on the stool and kind of watch me while I'm in there cooking or whatever. They'll sit on the stool while I baby talk them. Or they just like to watch me cook. Every now and then they'll get a couple shreds of cheese or a little hunk of something. But that's his spot. As soon as I'm in there cooking, he'll jump on his little stool. But here lately, I don't know if it's all the kittens in the yard bringing the kitten out in him, because he gets along so well with both Polly and Moo. I mean, he gets along really well with them. And I've noticed, maybe it's a coincidence, he's been really hyper and zoomy lately. So for the last few weeks, when he sees me in the kitchen, he'll haul butt and jump on the stool, but he's going too fast. And he slides off. He ends up in the kitchen, and then I think he panics, like, I'm not supposed to be in here. So he does that cartoon, you know, and their feet, you know, their feet are moving, but they're not until it grips. So he's doing that thing all in a panic, and then he runs out of the kitchen. But I'm like, good Lord. So I'm hoping that because they're soft and fuzzy, his claws will catch on, and then they have this kind of like little latexy grip on the bottom. Maybe that'll stop that. maybe that'll stop that. But that's all I got there. That was of any, because I didn't need anything. I just did a huge grocery run and but like I said, I was there looking for things for my projects. Find them. But that's everything I got there. I showed you guys that first because it was up on top. Sorry. Let me show you the stuff we picked up at the bins. What did little dude find? Little dude found more BB guns. And we're having so much fun outside doing target practice. You know what, guys? I was actually, and I know I'm hopping all over the place. I just remembered. I was actually filming the day UPS came with the shotgun BB gun that I had purchased him for his birthday because his father said he was going to get it for him and never got it for him. But that's a whole nother story. We ain't going to talk about all that, okay? I was filming. I was outside repotting some little plants and kind of shooting the breeze with you guys when UPS showed up with that. But I say all that to say, he found more little airsofty BB guns, and we have a lot of fun with them. We use them responsibly. He got 2 of those, 2 pretty cool ones of those. Wait a second. The BB guns were not from the bins. The BB guns were from Black Friday. We've gone to Black Friday twice. We went on the $1 day and we went on $2 day. I cannot remember what is what. I know the BB guns were 2, which was awesome because they come complete, the little clip and everything, and they work. So I can't remember what was what, but let me show you guys the Black Friday since I kind of got all discombobulated there. Black Friday. Those of you on Facebook might know this more than those of you just who know me on YouTube. I'm a huge Yellowstone fan. Huge. One of my favorite characters is Beth. Beth Dutton. Okay? You guys, sometimes things are just meant for you, okay? Sort of sweet. Sort of Beth Dutton. I think this was on $2 day. Ain't no way in heck I was leaving this behind. And actually, this straw came in here in a twofer, 2 straws and the little straw cleaner out of Black Friday as well. Like I said, I can't remember what was 2, what was 1. I know for sure this was 2 because it was a BB gun day. But let me just show you the rest of Black Friday. So this awesome cup, these little straws. I didn't need this, but since I'm going to be interviewing soon, I claim it. Going to job fairs and stuff like that, your girl's going to have to start putting makeup on again. And I found this little thing. It's so lovely. You can contour. I'm assuming you contour. I don't know if this is a foundation brush or what, but it was all sealed up in this little case. I think this was $1. I think this was $1 day because I don't think I would have paid $2 for this, even brand new. I remember this was $1 because I'm like, wow, that is a really good deal. They had a bunch of these scattered all over the place. Just your basic desk stuff. And again, I'm thinking when I get another job, I don't know if they provide this kind of stuff. You got to keep running to the supply closet and all that kind. I used to keep this stuff at my desk, on my desk for myself. These you use on a hanger. You put your neck of the hanger in here, so you have one article of clothing hanging here, and then you hook another hanger here. See that? So this goes over the neck of your hanger, and then you hook up another hanger on there. So each hanger can hold 2 items. And I found, this was in a box, but I've gotten rid of the box. I think there are 16 in here of those little hooks. I'm like, that really comes in handy. It really, really does for those of us that like to thrift clothing. That's going to come in handy. 2 for 1 on a hanger. I think that's pretty good. I don't need this because I don't struggle with tangles, but I liked that it was either $1 or $2. Heck, I don't remember. The Tangle Teaser Detangling Hairbrush. 50 million sold globally. I don't know if this is the one that is TikTok crazy. If you guys are on TikTok a lot. These people with this hard to brush hair, coarse hair, curly hair, tangled hair, they just use this brush smooth through their hair. I don't know if this is it, but it was new in a package, and 50 million sold globally. So grab that. Now this thing I thought was an amazing find. I think this was $2 a day too, because I was surprised it was actually in here. It's one of these metal garden hose splitters. I buy the cheap ones all the time, and they friggin' leak. They explode. They stop working. They get rusty, crusty, and dusty. But this is a big old mamma jamma, okay? Huge. I don't know how much this is retail or online or whatever, but it's a 2-way, which is like the one I currently have on right now. And I paid like $5 at Walmart for that one, and it spits out of one side. So I'm hoping this one isn't going to do the same. And I paid $2. So if it does spit, I still ended up paying less than I did for the one at Walmart. So there's that. I got these for sure. I don't remember if it was $1 a day or $2 a day, but I got them for my friend's daughter. She's like 13. I thought she might like these. It's this little box full. Now I hope these are fashion glasses and not something you wear like when you've had your eyes examined or something, but those are usually black. Look at that. There's 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair. Isn't that neat? I thought they were pretty. I thought they were quite lovely and very, very teenager-esque. So I hope she likes them. So I got to give these to her in the next few days. And this one was on $2 a day. And I always score such great wallets there, you guys. And this one is no exception. Isn't that pretty? It has a little metallic underlay down yonder. Really pretty. And it's brand new. Still has a thingy in there. It's just a lovely, lovely little wallet. I can't pass these up because I ain't gonna lie. It's still nice, and it has a little insert and everything. It's in great condition. There's no smudges, scratches or anything. This would be a nice gift. Don't y'all think? Okay, I think so. So I think that's everything from the Black Friday. Now I think we can get into the bins, the Goodwill bins. I ain't confused no more, okay? So at the Goodwill bins, little dude found Grover. He needs a wash, okay? That's why he's down here, because no, we ain't washed him yet. He was my favorite on Sesame Street growing up. I liked Big Bird for a long time, but as I got older, he creeped me out. So I've been scared of birds that long. I've actually been scared of chickens for longer because a chicken chased me. A rooster chased me. I've been chased by geese. I've had a blue jay swoop down and try and peck me in my head. So me and birds, I don't wish bad things upon them. I like looking at them, but me and birds are not the business. So Big Bird ended up scaring me, and when Big Bird started scaring me, I gravitated towards Grover, and little dude comes around the corner with him. I was surprised that he was interested in him, but he is adorable. He's still stinking cute. He's gonna get a good wash. So I got him. I found an old book. I love old, crusty, dusty books. Okay. Poems of Shelley. I shook it out, made sure there was no dead roach carcasses or hidden money in it. Now, somebody dog-eared one of these poems. Swifter far than summer's flight, swifter far than youth's delight, swifter far than happy night, art thou come and gone? As the wood when leaves are shed, as the night when sleep is fled, as the heart when joy is dead, am I left alone, alone? The swallow summer comes again, the owlet night resumes his reign, but the wild swan youth is fain to fly with thee, false as thou. My heart each day desires the morrow, sleep itself is turned to sorrow, vainly would my winter borrow, sunny leaves from any bough. Oh gosh, it goes on and on. Lilies for a bridal bed, roses for a matron's head, violets for a maiden dead, pansies let my flowers be, on the living grave I bear, scatter them without a tear, let no friend, however dear, waste one hope, one fear for me. Alrighty then. See, some of this language is probably going to make it way too third grade for me to understand. Away, away from men and towns, to the wild wood and the downs, to the silent wilderness where the soul need not repress its music lest it should not find an echo in another's mind, while the touch of nature's art harmonizes heart to heart. I leave this notice on my door for each accustomed visitor. I am gone into the fields to take what this sweet hour yields. Reflection, you may come tomorrow. Sit by the fireside with sorrow. You with the unpaid bill despair. You tiresome verse reciter care. I will pay you in the grave. Death will listen to your stave. Expectation to be off. Today is for itself enough. Hope and pity mock not woe. With smiles nor follow where I go. Long having lived on thy sweet food, at length I find one moment's good. After long pain with all your love, this one you never told me of. Some of this stuff. Okay, I'm sorry guys, but I didn't mean for us to end up having a reading, but dang, okay, like I said, some of the words are a little too third grade for me. I may have to stutter. I'm a stutter. I might need a friggin' dictionary. I'm just kidding, I'm not that off, but there is some very hoity-toity language in some of these. But I like that one, whichever that one I read. I was an infant when my mother went to see an atheist burned. She took me there. The dark-robed priests were met around the pile. The multitude was gazing silently. And as the culprit passed with dauntless mind, tempered disdain in his unaltering eye, mixed with a quiet smile shone calmly forth, the thirsty fire crept round his manly limbs. His resolute eyes were scorched to blindness soon. His death pang rent my heart. The incessant mob uttered a cry of triumph, and I wept. Weep not, child, cried my mother, for that man has said, there is no God. Whoa, they burned that fool at the stake because he said there was no God. Whoa. I'm sorry. Poems of Percy by Shelley. Oh, I know what I'm going to be reading tonight. Yeah, I almost poked myself in my eyeball. I almost said it in Spanish. I was going to say, ya me picaba todo el ojo. Almost poked me all up in the eyeball. I'm so sorry, guys. I've totally gone off kilter with this book. I'm just lost in it. But anywho, and it smells old. I love that smell. I love that old smell. Okay. Anywho, so that was in the bins. This was in the bins, and it was bent all to snot. I have straightened it up. Okay. It's a metal rose. I have a kind of gold one with a green patina on the leaves that I absolutely adore. This is going to be really pretty with it. This looks a little sharper, a little brighter, but I thought it was adorable. I love this stuff, and I don't think I love this stuff until I come across this stuff. So it's this beautiful metal rose. I found this because I keep insisting that I'm going to paint them and haunt them for Halloween. I never haunted the ones that I had in the back that I purchased before. But this one is so stinking cute. The little girl in me was like, oh my goodness. Look. Isn't that the sweetest little thing? Oh, heck. Does that refrigerator door open? The refrigerator door opens. You see what I'm saying? I'm a child. Oh my goodness, this is so stinking cute. I don't know if I want to hunt this one. That kitchen did it for me. Look at little pots and pans on the stove. Look at that. Has a little toast on the plate. Adorable. But I picked it up with the intent of haunting it. But now I just don't know. Oh, that is so stinking cute. And then this last thing, I'm going to judge it up with paint because it's kind of dull. And I have all these colors in my little paint bin. So I am going to add a touch of acrylic paint to it, brighten it up some. But it's this beautiful metal sign that reads, "Each new day is a blessing." So I'm going to judge it up, and it's going to go outside on the wall. Did I show you guys the wall that I cleared off from all that mess? Have I shown you guys? It seems like I can't remember. I meant to go out there and show you guys. I did, because I showed y'all that my circle no longer looked like a 13-year-old had tried to make a tortilla, that it actually got more of a shape. Oh, I'm sitting here too long. But since I cleared that wall, I've been adding some things on there, some decorative things on there. And that's where that's going to go. Since it's metal, it should last longer than some of the pretty wood ones that I have found in the past that just swell up and warp and get all jacked up when it rains. But that came out of... Oh, hold on. Big old thing right in front of me. We were already leaving when I saw this. I'm like, oh, is that a toolbox? I loved the color, okay? But it's not a toolbox, guys. It's a bread box. Isn't that amazing? No chips, no scratches, no dents, no nothing. I already got my bagels in it. I just thought that was a really, really good find, especially at the bins where crap can get pretty banged up if you're not careful. Let me put this down, because I don't want that metal sign to scratch the paint. Whew, okay. So that was everything at the bins, and we went into the store. Did I find anything at the store? I found 1, 2. Is this from there? No, it's from somewhere else. So 2 things apparently. Yeah, I didn't get much because I don't need much. I don't need anything, but I want things. Now this, again, I'm obsessively watching Tombstone again. Okay. Now I forever and always have loved a rustic decor. Okay, love it. With the cow skulls on the wall and the metal stars and just you know, country log vibe, stone and iron. Y'all know I love iron. Stone, and I've always liked that. And I've never gotten around to decorating the whole theme of it. Although I noticed, the more I watched Tombstone, if I painted these walls with all the metal I got going on in here, it looks a little tombstone-y. But anywho, I say all that to say that I saw this and I was like, oh, I love it. First, I thought I wanted it in here. But then I realized that I have a lot of sconces in my living room that have stars on it. And this is straight up Star of Texas. It's a dusty mess, guys. But it's this beauty. I love it. I love it. And it was $4.99. I think it's so awesome. I kind of wanted it for right here as a centerpiece in here, because it's kind of scrolly and metal, you know. Just one more touch of metal in here. The candlesticks that you guys are set, the candle holders that you guys are perched on are metal scrolly iron as well. But then I was thinking this would be better in the living room because of the star. But either way, loved it. Ended up getting that. Orange tags were 50% off. And I found this and I put it back because I thought it was too expensive. And then I realized it's 50% off. Isn't it adorable? It's a pea pod. It's a metal pea pod. It was orange tag, but it's not just an orange pea pod. It's an orange pea pod with green pea candles in it. It's supposed to have 4 of them. It only had 2. I don't know where the other 2 are, but I'm going to go online and see if I can find some little green round candles. And they go nestled in chia. Where's the hole on that one? I can't find the hole. That's what he said. Oh, there it is. Eh. See how it's supposed to be 4 pea pods? I mean 4 peas in the pod? It is so adorable. You know why I want this, guys? Outside. Okay? Big Dude and I planted our potatoes. We got a late start on everything, okay? We planted our potatoes. We started seedlings again. Not too late for our area, but way later than most. Some people that garden already had their starters this big and they transplanted. We ain't even got our seeds started. I mean, I have some tomatoes out there and some stuff out there, but the stuff we were gonna start, we kept putting off because it was still too chilly. According to the instructions and people that know, some of the stuff that we're trying to plant now can be planted up until June for a fall harvest. So we may actually have plenty of in-ground growing time naturally where they're gonna grow. So maybe we're not too bad off. We don't have any starters yet, but we'll start them in soil, and maybe up until June we're supposed to be good on a lot of stuff we're gonna try and plant. So, but we're beginners. What the heck do we know? And we're just having fun, just doing it together. My big dude is really into it. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun out there with him. But anywho, what was I saying? Oh, okay, that's what this is for. Okay, because we're planting peas, actually, and I'm gonna nestle this somehow near my pea plant, my pea trellis. So that's why I got that. And it was half off of $6.99 because orange was 50% off. Okay. And that's, oh, no, this. You guys, I see these there all the time, and I don't know why I had to get this one. I always leave them behind. But this one was just, I couldn't leave it behind. The ting just got me. And it was only $3.99. So I got this one. I already know what I'm replacing in my bedroom. Ooh, you guys, I'm going to have to pop me a pain pill. I already know what I'm replacing in my bedroom with that one. So grabbed that, and that's what I got at the Goodwill store. I've already showed you Goodwill bins. We went to Thrift Town, and at Thrift Town, 2 things. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my goodness. And it was only $3.49. And Thrift Town, like Goodwill, prices their stuff like this sometimes really crazy. But I'm like, if this ain't the most countrified ranch Texas thing ever, loved it. Now, I think, no, I thought some of the turquoise had come off, but no. So pretty. I thought turquoise had come off of these, but it looks like that's just the way it was. Yeah, that's just the way they painted it on there. Gorgeous. Y'all know where that's going. Let's not even pretend we don't know where that's going. And then the only other thing that I picked up there, I could not resist. It was a little expensive, but once I get done doing with it what I want to do with it, I don't mind paying what I paid. Let me show y'all. I don't want to break my Beth Dutton glass. I'm going to have to pop me a pill, y'all. I have to pop me a pill. My back is just not happy. It's this thing. Metal scrolly goodness. It has these little rings. Okay, you can put them up. You can put them down. I'm going to put them down. And I'm going to put terracotta pots in them. I'm going to put terracotta pots in them, and I'm going to do succulents or something. Something is going to go in little terracotta pots on there, and it's going to sit outside on my table, my little bistro table outside in the back. It's going to this is going to replace the little citronella candle holder that I have out there now. That's going to go to the little plastic table we sit at to eat when we're outside to keep the skeeters away. So this already has a home. I already have the pots outside. I just got to put them in, fill them with soil and succulent up in there. Oh, and that was $5.99. Like I was saying, y'all know I'm cheap. So that was expensive. But once it all comes together and pretty, it's going to look way more valuable than $5.99. But I think that's everything, guys. Oh, no. Thrift Mart. We went to Thrift Mart. Can't find much there lately. So when that has all the tag sales, and I try not to look at clothes because I don't have any more room for clothes. But I did find this. Isn't it pretty? And it was $4.94. It's dusty crusty. Something was definitely in it, but it has a drain hole. So, you know, that's going to go out on my patio. I don't know what I want to plant in it. There are a few pretty pots I have outside that I just want to fill in with some random soil that I collected out in the back. And sprinkle some wild flower seeds in there. And hopefully come June, July, I'll have some pretty wildflowers in these random pots. I'm just trying to fill gaps and stuff outside. Oh, my back hurts. But speaking of outside, I actually have to take 2 bins, plastic bins that we're going to use for planting things. I need to take them outside because they've been sitting in my living room for 2 days, driving me nuts. So, let me do that. See if Moo Moo is out there. And then, I'll see if I can't get in here and sit down somewhere. So I can't sit down. It bugs me. I don't want to stay sitting. There's too many hours left in the day. There's too much daylight. Burning daylight, y'all. We can't be burning daylight. We got to be productive. We got to do stuff. I hate wasting a day. But anywho, let me go outside and sneak a peek at what's going on out there. Hey, little Moo Moo. Hey, precious little guy. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, hello. Precious little boo-boo. Hello, Bella boo-boo, you miserable little thing. You're so miserable. Poor baby. Poor little baby. Poor baby with babies. This is part of my project for tomorrow, guys. Oh, since Bella's here, let me show you. Y'all see all of this? This is my, don't mind the coffee. That's part of the project. Here's the project, guys. This is DIY rusticity. Hello. But look. This is the little wildflower patch that I planted. But somebody and her little brother keep lying. See the indentations? You do. They keep lying in here and smashing some of them down. But yeah, these are those. Ay, qué onda, bonita, hermosa, qué chulada. Qué chulada. Oh my goodness, you're so beautiful. I got my bin out. I had to put it down though because I hurt myself. Moo Moo's over there eating. Hello, Moo Moo. So yeah, there's all kinds of things in here. Grow bags, zip ties for my project tomorrow, some little flags I want to hang on the fence, few tools, my spray paint. Oh, yeah. You know what, guys? I won't bore y'all with more. My back's really hurting. And I think we're done for the day. I'm telling you, I hate to waste a day, and there's so much I could be doing, so much I want to be doing, but my back is tripping, guys. I think I'm gonna have to, as much as I hate it, I'm gonna have to take me a muscle relaxer because I'm getting spasms. But I haven't done anything. Yeah, I have. I cleaned upstairs. I cleaned out my room. I cleaned out the kitchen, up and down cabinets, up and down the chair to the top cabinet, stooping down to the lower cabinets, cleaning under the sink. Duh. Isn't it amazing how you take for granted movement, and then when you are caused pain by movement, you realize, dang, you really take your body for granted. Because I'm like, I didn't do anything. Why am I hurting? I did. But anywho, that's so pretty. I'm telling you guys, we're going to end up with 2 more stinking cats. I have to call the shelter in regards to Bella, what they'll do with a pregnant kitty. She's so friendly. I want her to be adopted. I want her off the streets. There's no life for her to be in the street. I want to give her a chance. And then we just fell in love with these 2 guys. So we can get them fixed and chipped and shotted, and I mean, we're really considering it, guys, because right now we're taking care of them. I know the neighbor's still doing something for them, but the last few days they've been out. And yeah, we kind of let them into the house. We couldn't help ourselves. And I'm telling you, Martin, well, he kind of swatted Moo because Moo kind of went up too fast on him and he got swatted. But prior to that, they bump noses, they sniff each other, they hang around each other. I kind of let them walk in, but I need to be careful too because I don't know if these kitties have any kinds of diseases and kookaburras, and you got to be careful with that kind of stuff. They look healthy, but you never know. I don't want Martincito to get sick off of some stray germ, some stray fungus. But for now, we're grooming them, we're getting them used to us. They completely feel safe. I mean, they don't run or haul butt. But Moo is definitely more loving than Polly Gray. Polly Gray is such a girl, like, touch me when I want you to touch me, okay? Where Moo, if you know cats, boy cats are so stinking loving, and he's a lover, man. But I did trip on him this morning. He loves belly rubs, and he gets in front of you and will flop down because he wants belly rubs, and I tripped over him this morning, and I almost went all the way down, but as I was able to catch myself on the little patio chair over yonder. But I almost went down on the sidewalk because he's in it for his cuddles, for his belly rubs. But anyway, this video is going to be so stinking long, guys. And I'm over here like, I don't have anything to film. I have a tiny little haul, but y'all know I can go on and on and on. Oy. But I'm going to end this video. I'm going to take a teasy. I'm going to go inside and chillax. And I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. I hope you guys are going to have a great week until I see you again, which is probably going to be tomorrow. I'm telling you, if this back is acting right, we're going to be outside in the beauty because we expect more rain this week. We'll be outside in the pretty weather. So until my next go around, you guys, I love y'all bunches.